The Lion King musical has officially made it to Springfield, and I'm at Juanita K. Hammonds Hall for the Performing Arts, and I kind of feel like I've stepped behind the magic curtain because I'm in the orchestra pit right now with flautist Darlene Drew, who plays in the show. And Darlene, this is your third national tour of The Lion King, is that correct?
That's correct.
And
yes.
not only do you play one flute, but you play 13 different kinds.
That's right.
I didn't even know there were 13 kinds. I just assumed, you know, like what you're holding right there.
Right here, yeah, regular, you know, what you see in bands and orchestras, yes.
Mm-hmm. How did you get started playing the flute?
In band, like most kids, you know, you start in the band at school, and I fell in love with it and went to college and was going to play in a symphony orchestra and did all kinds of freelancing, and then ended up in a Broadway pit and thought, this is really where it's at.
You were hooked.
Enjoyed it. I was hooked.
Oh, can you give us a little sample of this traditional? Is this a traditional flute? Is that what you call it?
It is. I've added a wood head joint to it to match the other wood flutes in the show, so it kind of matches the sound.
That is beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
That is so beautiful. Well, what I'm fascinated by is I didn't know there were even 13 kinds of flutes. So could you explain some of them and the different sounds you get for the show?
Sure thing. There's a lot of world flutes in the show. Almost every culture has some sort of wind instrument and percussion, and that's very much reflected in this show with all the percussion that we have from all over the world. And I always am I find it entertaining that this show has all kinds of different world flutes, but there's not an African flute.
Oh, really? That is fascinating.
We have Romania, Peru, China, Irish flutes, Indian flutes. But
that is interesting. It is.
But they're all kind of similar. Now, they're just slightly different according to the culture.
And it gives you different sounds and
Correct.
perfect for the show and the mood that you would need.
That is
so what
correct.
about this one?
This you'll hear in the beginning of Circle of Life. Very familiar solo.
I'm getting goosebumps, and I feel I need to applaud every time, Darlene, because that's so iconic, and you make it look so easy.
It's not, because all the holes are a different size, so every time I change a note, I change a flute, as opposed to when I have keys.
Did you have to learn all of these different types then for the show, or did you already know? Okay, so you knew for the show.
I learned them special for the show, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'd like to hear another sound.
All right, I can show you the scary Scar pan flute.
Oh, gosh, I know Scar. He is scary.
And this is adapted from a Peruvian flute. You see those Peruvian pan flute bands at art fairs. This is just 5 pipes. These are the notes in the show, and it has a very different sound from a regular flute.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And I love the intensity in which you play it. It's like you're acting out the part with the character by playing the music.
I used to be on the floor when I first started playing this because it took so much air, and now I've learned how to. It's all about compression.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, can you show us one more, maybe one more?
I sure can. I have the little Simba flute here that you hear when little Nala and Simba come out.
So great. Darlene, you are a true artist, and thank you so much for all you do for the show. Now, seeing the show and seeing all of what you do behind the scenes even makes it that more impressive. Darlene, you are a treasure.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you so much. And if you want tickets to The Lion King going on now through March 10th, go to hammondshall.com for tickets now. I promise you, you will not be sorry. It is an event Springfield will not see for a long time. This is a show you have to see. Thanks so much, Darlene.
Thank you.